Hi, I'll be helping you today with the quadratic function, modeling quadratic function. A rock is thrown vertically from the ground with a velocity of 24 meters per second, and it reaches a height of negative t squared plus 9t after t seconds. T represents the number of seconds. How many seconds after the rock is thrown will it hit the ground again? So the rock was thrown from the ground, and after how many seconds will reach the ground again? Let's graph this one here to see what we're talking about. This coordinate plane, x-axis and the y-axis. Assume that the rock starts from here. Someone is throwing the rock from here and gets all the way to the maximum and gets back to the ground, hits the ground. They're asking, this is the time in second, this is the time, and this is of course the height. After how many seconds, we're looking for how many seconds the rock will reach the ground again. So this is the point that we are looking for. Okay. There are two ways to do this question here. First of all, before I even mention the two ways, the 24 meters velocity, you're not dealing with anything about velocity. This is just unnecessary information here. You can use it like logical thinking here. We know this point here is obviously going to be x, and what is the value of y here? The value of y is going to be 0. Must be 0. All right, the value of y in this point here. So the coordinate of this point is x and 0. This will tell us something here. Find the value of x can make the value of y equals to 0. And that's the simplest way you can do. Find the value of x can make y equals to 0. Let's try it this way before we factor it. So y equals negative t squared plus 9t. This means y equals, if we substitute this one, that's t squared plus 9 times t. Substitute 1 for t. If you substitute 1 here, and see if the value of y is going to be 0 or not. Of course, negative 1 squared is negative 1 plus 9, that is 10. It's not going to satisfy anything here. So that's not going to work. Okay, let's try 2. Negative, that's going to be 4. It is not going to work. So let's try 3. Let's try 3. Negative, you put the negative down. 3 squared. Be careful. The 2, some of students just try that negative 2 to the power of 2, negative t to the power of 2, that automatically will be positive 9. That's incorrect. The negative is outside of this game here. The exponent on top of the t only. It's not on top of the negative. So that is negative 9, 3 to the power of 2, plus 9 times 3 is 18. Of course, negative 9 plus 18 is not going to be 0. Okay, let's try another one. Let me erase this part. Let's put 4t. So that's going to be negative 16 plus 9 times 4 is 36. That's not going to work. Let's try 5. If x equals 5, or t equals to 5. Now what? Let me just erase that here. Let me erase this part here so we can have more. Yeah, so y equals negative 5 squared plus 9 times 5. Okay, 9 times 5 is 45, plus this one is negative 25. That's not going to work. Try another one. 6. 9 times 6. Okay, that's 36. That's negative 36, and 9 times 6 is now that's more than 36. Let's try 7. 7 squared, that's 49, is not going to work. Let's try 8. 64. 9 times 8, that's 72, is not going to work. Let's try 9. Let's try 9. I think that's not going to work here. So that's 9 squared plus 9 times 9. Of course, yes, that's going to work here. So that's negative 81 plus 81, which is going to be 0. So this means x and 9. After 9 seconds, the rock will hit the ground again. That's what it means. Okay, let's do it algebraically. Here. You have negative t squared plus 9t. You want to make it equals to 0. Anywhere on the root, anywhere on this x-axis, any point here, the y value is going to be 0. First step, find the greatest common factor, which is going to be t, is the greatest common factor. Let's make it t. So t times what is negative t squared, that is negative t, plus t times what is 9t, that is 9, equals to 0. So either the t equals to 0 or negative t plus 9 equals 0. Negative t plus 9, subtract 9 from both sides. You get negative t equals negative 9. The answer for this one is going to be multiply both sides by negative 1. So you get t equals 9. So you have either t equals to 0 or t equals to 9. T equals to 0 is where the rock is like at the moment where the rock is thrown, like this moment here. Assume that you're standing here, all right, and you're the one who is throwing the rock from here. Okay, so this is the first, this is starting point, and the 9 is the end point after 9 seconds. Work well.